Alright, working on this Audi S6, probably one of the more substantial wiring repairs I've done. I bought it crash damaged, or the customer did, and didn't realise all the wires had been ripped to shreds in the arch liner. So lots of plugs had their pins ripped from them. There's a hydraulic line gone. This is the S6, so it's a 17 reg. So it's got all the options. So we've even got a module in there for the active engine mounts, active dampers in there as well. There's a height sensor, all sorts of stuff. So it's a complete and utter mess at the moment. All the wires have been fixed down there so far, it seems. Well, at least I think I have. We've got some missing at the moment. So to start up here, so it's actually inside there. It's ripped about 20 wires out of the central electric, so that still has to be done. But once this comes together, we've got a plug for the active suspension module. Ripped a few wires out of there, so we've repinned that. That's going to get taped up soon. We'll leave the taping up to the end because we've got to make sure it all works first. We'll come along here. Got lots of wires repaired along here. The chafed ones have just been taped for now. The broken ones have been crimped and heat shrinked. Further along now, horn wires. This car has a horn on both sides, so we're not bothering with the one on this side. Can't even find the bracket for it, so that's deleted. I've had to make a new section of harness for the impact sensor. Had to get a plug for it as well. Definitely had to look at the wiring diagram for that because you don't want to get that wrong. Lots and lots of joins, all these data bus wires here. Had to replace full sections. They're a bit longer than they need to be, but they'll be spun around and taped up till they're the same length. Hood sensor. It's got two hood sensors, so we're going to just see if we can bridge this one or leave it open circuit, because yeah, you don't need to. The customer doesn't care about that. Gonna try and get away with how dirty this is at the moment. We've got a spare one if we need it if this doesn't work. This is the headlight connector. Moving further along, ABS harness is intact. It's a sturdy looking one. This is for the active damper. Goes up there. Further along, even more, we've got the height sensor. Down where the sway bar link is, and then this 10-pin connector. It's only for the S6, so it was hard to get a diagram for this one. That's for all the engine mounts. So this has got active engine mounts. It's kind of like, best way to describe it is like noise cancellation, but for your engine mounts. So it's really comfort based. I think they have settings so you can change the harshness, race mode, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's in pieces at the moment, but it should tidy up well. It's one of those projects where you might have said, you know what, I probably should have just bought a second-hand harness and just wired the whole thing into it, because if that's the case, I would have just had to wire up one section here, and that would have been great. But I live and learn. It's a few £100 at the end of the day, this whole project, once I go inside and fix that. So yeah, it's pissing down.